Where is the rice? The rice?
Yeah. No meal is complete without a rice. Without rice, there's no life.
Hi!
I mean, for me as a Filipina, I would say rice.
I think that's like the main thing.
Rice is a must for us.
Yeah, there's some rice in the US, rice dishes, but it's not so commonly eaten compared to other countries in Asia.
I think for us, probably Kazakhstan too, but rice compared to other Southeast Asian countries, I don't think it makes much big importance.
Yeah, for us it's usually noodles.
Or bread.
Yeah, like bread or made of flour.
I like plov.
Yes. Plov.
Yeah, for China, I think it's like different. For the north part, it's about like noodles, dumplings, something like that. But for the south part, rice.
Yeah, I would say maybe the variety, because in Singapore, similar to Malaysia, we have a multicultural society. So we have much more choices. So all around the world, you can find it in Singapore.
In Korea, rice is really important. There is rice-related expressions in Korea a lot. For example, 한국인은 밥심이다. It means Korea gets energy from rice.
That's right, it's carbohydrate.
Yeah, and we also 밥 한 번 먹자 means let's meet again. Yeah. 밥은 먹고 다니니 means how are you doing these days? Always 밥.
Actually, I have one thing curious about. Also eat rice for breakfast.
Yeah, always rice.
With soup, right?
Yeah. And with kimchi. Always.
Because in China, we like have different breakfast with something like lunch, dinner. It's like different. But for Korea, I think like breakfast, they also eat rice.
We eat like rice, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
For us, we eat like dumplings in the morning or like soup or
I think for a Kazakh person, it's kind of unimaginable to eat something like a meal in the morning. For us, we would eat something like bread or a sandwich. I think it's, of course, it's different depending on the household, right? But for me, I would say we would eat something like a European, probably, like bread or a sandwich or probably eggs or omelette. But when it comes to other meals, I would think that primarily Kazakhstan is focused more on meat. Like we eat lots of horse meat. And I think that would be the same thing for Kyrgyzstan. Rice and noodles are kind of like a secondary stuff.
It also really depends on the household because also America is very diverse, right? So it really depends, but like the typical American food, breakfast, yeah, it would be kind of the same where it would be maybe like toast, eggs, pancakes, some kind of like on a special day, you know, because it takes some time, pancakes. But yeah, the American breakfast, if you go to a diner, it's like
cereal.
Yeah, cereal. So actually growing up, I ate a lot of like very typical American food. I would eat like a Pop-Tart for breakfast, which is crazy to me now because I can't even eat it for like dessert because there's so much sugar. So yeah, also for meals, maybe meat, vegetable, maybe some carb, mac and cheese, grilled cheese, pizza, lasagna, yeah, stuff like that.
Here's how to eat rice. Now, in British dining etiquette, as you know by now, we never turn the fork upside down when using a knife. So when eating rice with both a fork and a knife, just like peas, we push the rice onto the back of the fork
not
and
American?
eat like so.
Seriously? Yeah, it is a British person. He's William Hansen, who teaches etiquette on Instagram, right?
Yeah. And there's also another one who always teach him.
But is it like Americans also do that?
Yeah, I think with like the
back of the fork.
the back of the I think it's quite.
Who would use that? In real life, no. But I think he just teaches etiquette like when you are like at the soiree or somewhere where you are dining with a queen or something like that, probably. Yeah, he's very sophisticated.
He's famous. Yeah, he do a lot of content of how to eat in the classic
Oh,
way.
that's the classic way. Oh.
How to eat banana.
Really? Oh my god, yeah.
Just eat as it's comfortable for you, I would just say. Spoon is more convenient.
I haven't imagined using knife when eating rice.
But it's possible to use by using chopsticks.
Oh, yeah.
It does look elegant though.
Yeah, it does look good.
spoon. I mean, right now in Korea, I don't have spoon. I mean, I have spoon, but I don't have a fork in my house. Yeah, because of the chopsticks.
Just a fork, usually. I think just a fork, yeah.
But the other side, right?
Kind of scoop. I mean, you can use a spoon too, but like usually we would just eat with a fork. It's like everything with the fork, usually everything. But also to make it easier, you could use a spoon. But I think typically when I was young, I would just eat it rice with a fork. When I was young, I thought I could use chopsticks well, but no, I was really bad. So I just ended up using like a fork to eat the fried rice.
I have one thing curious too. There's a lady teaching Western people how to cook rice, and he boiled the rice with a lot of water together, and they get the rice out and eat that. Is it really someone follow that?
Yeah, not all, because Americans, they don't eat rice so often. So a lot of times they just make it in the pot. They don't have a rice cooker. Yeah. But also, they're not used to making rice a lot. So yeah, there's kind of like a stereotype that they would add too much water and not a rice cooker, and it would just be kind of like mushy. And,
Like congee?
yeah, it just wouldn't come out good.
But in Kazakhstan, we don't have a rice cooker either. So yeah, I get it. Like, I think some people could use a pot, no?
I mean, there must be people who can cook rice differently.
Like, if you're boiling it, you could use a pot, but if you're making like a traditional stuff like plov, for example, but it's not actually a Kazakh cuisine, it's Uzbek cuisine. So probably they would use something that's like called kazan, which is like a particular pot that you use for cooking that. But I would say that nobody has a rice cooker in Kazakhstan either.
If your rice is a bit like mushy, you can put bread and close it.
That's a life hack.
So maybe it's kind of like the same. Yeah, but also some Americans, I feel like they eat quite diverse as well nowadays. So there may be a lot of Americans that do have a rice cooker and they're able to cook rice. But maybe like my parents, I'm sorry, my parents are not like the best at cooking rice, you know? So maybe like that generation isn't.
Dust? Oh.
Yeah. In a restaurant, if you get like a piece of hair or something in the food, I think a lot of Americans would be like, ooh, there's hair in the food. Like they would take back the food, the whole dish, and make it again.
It's unhygienic, right?
Yeah.
It is not, absolutely not. I think Kazakh people would react in a similar way, and we would probably think, when I was growing up, I heard a lot about like, don't make any noises when you're eating your food, like don't do anything else like watching your phone or anything like that. Also, where you put your elbows when you're eating your food is also important, like lots of the etiquette. And I don't know about other families, but in my family, I was told how to cut a steak, like how to hold the knife right, the fork right, the spoon right, all of that.
For us, I think it's kind of different. If you eat in a restaurant, then you require like the quality and the service and everything need to be clean. But if you eat street food, maybe not that strict. We're just having fun. If there's something there, yeah, it is not common, but maybe we won't complain a lot about that.
I think if it's street food, no one would complain. No one should complain. I mean, what could you expect from that?
Yeah.
Because it's cheaper, right?
Yes.
So in Singapore, street food is really common, but we are very particular about cleanliness. So the authorities will come and shut down your store if anyone complains.
And there's also a thing about Singapore. If you go travel there and like through garbage on the ground, you'll be like punished too, right?
If you get caught, you get fined if you throw rubbish on the floor, spit on the floor.
Chewing gum?
Chewing gums.
You can chew gums in Singapore.
But you can't litter, right?
Yeah, but you can't spit it on the floor.
Yeah, I think it's like a big deal.
That's kind of obvious. Yeah.
I mean, it should be everywhere, right?
Yeah, but it's like a really street in Singapore.
I don't think we have like that popular street food culture in Kyrgyzstan yet. We have several shops, but they're very clean, and it's not like it's very popular. People most eat in the restaurants, cafeterias, coffee shops. So I think even in the restaurants and coffee shops, if I see something like that, people totally piss off and they ask for compensation. They don't even like want to change the food. They just don't go there usually. I think the matter of the cancellation is really like strong. So if you hear something like that, you post into social media and the place can just easily get cancelled. Same as in Korea probably, right?
I think street food culture is kind of like huge in Malaysia. Usually when there's no festival, like along the like the highway or like in local areas, there will be like different stalls selling like burgers, like fried banana, sweet drinks or some snacks. Some people think that it's not too hygiene. Some people think that, oh, I just like the taste or I just like the food, and they will go for it, and it's cheap. We call it night market. Sometimes like there's like morning market as well. There's like different styles selling different kind of food, like Chinese food or like Malay food if there's like a Ramadan festival, which is the fasting time. So like when people break during Ramadan time, they will all go there and like, you know, just go for every kind of food. Yeah, it depends on like how you think about the hygiene in the end.
Korea also has street food culture. Tteokbokki and sundae and 튀김 is very famous. Decades ago, Koreans were like that, but I think that these days Koreans take hygiene kind of important, so it became much better.
Can I also say my piece, like from the Philippines? So for the Philippines, we have this huge street food culture. It's very convenient, and at the same time, not everyone is wealthy in the Philippines, so it's much cheaper. And I just want to say that in terms of hygiene, think about this. Like we have this huge, it's like a stick, a fishbowl. We have to dip it in one jar, like for one flavor, like for vinegar, we have to dip it. And other people would do that too. The sauce part. So it's like you're sharing it. So I don't think hygiene is, you know, something that we're concerned about. Yeah.
But if you have already bet, like a bait, can you like dip in again? It's okay?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's why you see Chinese people doing this. This, you can fold it. How to use chopsticks in a Chinese restaurant? You need to keep the cover. Do this to get rid of the splints on here. That's why you see Chinese people doing this. Get it clean. This, you can fold it. Fold again. Fold like a little triangle. Here, chopstick. Right here. Here, chopstick. One on the bottom, one on top. But this one on the bottom doesn't move. Just move the top. Look at that. That's how I use. Great teacher.
That's smart with the wrap.
The triangle thing.
Right? I never thought about that.
The triangle thing, I never saw that before. You can just put down the plate. It's more fast. Yeah, but I think the chopstick thing, maybe some parts people do that.
Is Chinese food like considered as fast food in the States?
Yeah, because it's different. It's different. Like there's Chinese restaurants, but also what's really popular is American Chinese food, which is totally different.
Lucky.
Totally different.
We don't have that.
Yeah, it's much more unhealthy. Yeah, it's kind of like fast food because they cook a lot with oil, and then the sauces have a lot of like sugar in it.
And I heard that you need to have quite a bit of money to be able to order Chinese fast food delivery. They say like people like who has like more money, only they can afford that. Is that true? Or it's actually on the cheaper side?
For the delivery?
Yeah,
delivery in general is very expensive in the US. So, and then you have to tip on top of that. Yeah, so it can add up a lot. So I think unless you have a lot of money, people don't do delivery often. Yeah, because everything's so expensive in the US, especially now. Yeah, tipping also increased. Yeah, the percentage.
But eating inside the restaurant is not too expensive at all in that sense?
It's also expensive. It's probably more expensive because you have to pay for the tip, right? With the waiter or waitress. So US is expensive, like really expensive.
So you just get a takeout.
Yeah, I think the tip would be maybe a little less if you get takeout.
There's the tip with takeout.
Yeah, back then when I lived in the States, it wasn't common. If you just get takeout, you don't tip. But nowadays, it's actually common. You also tip if you pick up the takeout.
How many percent? Like
maybe takeout 15, but if you're in a restaurant, it's like 20. 15 is not anymore. It's
Not anymore.
not anymore.
So I assume like waiter that gets paid quite a lot because of the tips?
But they barely get hourly pay. It'll be like a few dollars. So all of their income is actually based on their tip, mostly.
Okay.
That's why it's so rude if you don't tip.
It's like service for nothing.
Yeah.
but isn't it the restaurant's fault
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Why is the customer accountable for that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They should pay more, like normal wage.
The restaurant is making money because they're paying less. Kind of controversial thing. People have different opinions about tipping in the US.
But do waiters try harder to be, for example, more pleasant, more polite, for example, to get tipped more? Probably. Yeah. I think that's the gist of why there is a tipping culture, right?
Yeah, sometimes it's like too much. You know? They're like, oh, how are you? How is everything? Oh, do you want to eat happen? Also, they try to make you buy a bit more sometimes, right? Because then they get a higher tip.
It's like a salesperson in the restaurant.
Yeah, you should try the dessert. It's so delicious. Yeah.
It's like they're your friend.
Yeah, they try. And you usually don't have to like call. They always come and they always refill your water. If it's like just that much you drank, they're like, here you go. Here you go. How is everything? Like, I'm fine, girl.
Bro, is that a Kit Kat? I'll swap you for a banana. Bro, like, are you even serious? Smells like my nan's toe. Ew, is that
The
fish?
challenge.
Bruh, chopsticks? What do you got next? A whole chicken?
We do have.
Yo, my mom packed me like a ham and cheese so good, like I wouldn't even trade it for that.
Dumplings. Okay.
Yo, I'm not
chili
even
sauce,
like,
right?
you know,
Bubble tea.
I'm totally a coffee drinker now. I mean, it's a maturity thing. It's like, not even back in.
I can have a machine.
The avocado, frick, did he get? Bro, I'm not even mad. It's not even that fancy. Cinnamon toast. We have 15 minutes for lunch.
Okay. My toast.
Wanna share?
Wow.
Interesting.
I feel this a lot.
Maybe the difference is that in most Asian schools, school actually provide food.
Yeah, for us too in Kazakhstan, we have a cafeteria and we just go and eat there, or we can just buy some kind of like a bread or croissant or something like that. So I don't remember myself packing a lunch. Never, yeah.
We have to because we have to have energy.
Yeah.
Like an entire healthy meal. Yeah.
Yeah, with bread, like soup,
Yeah,
everything.
There's also dessert if you want to.
My mom would prepare a lot for my packed lunch, and at the same time, we also have cafeteria, so I also get money in case I get more hungry. My second break time, yeah.
Because I live together with some foreign friends together too. And when I prepare for my lunch or dinner, I'm preparing a buffet because I do a lot. The main dish, like the dessert and the fruits, everything. So I think it's kind of like a different in culture because we think the food is like really important. In China, there's like a sentence like food is the most important thing in your life. The first thing comes is food and then there's other things.
Yeah. The US, a lot of it is about like convenience and being quick. Pizza or sandwiches, sandwich is very quick to make. Having time to prepare all that food is just like too much. Yeah, a lot of parents are quite busy with working and stuff. And a lot of times the mom will be working as well. So may not have a lot of time. So that's why like quick, convenient food is best. US is expensive, so sometimes both parents have to work. I think that's also a reason why.
Filipinos, yeah.
Where is the rice?
Yeah. So, rice is a very staple food in the Philippines, and no meal is complete without a rice. And as a matter of fact, we eat rice with our hands, and we eat the food. So regardless if your food is super good, super delicious, without rice, there's no life. We actually have a rice chocolate porridge.
Chocolate porridge?
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, it is good. It is good. So it's a sticky rice, then cocoa, sugar, and milk. It is really good.
It is not dessert, it's meal.
It can be your breakfast. It can also be your dessert. It's called champurrado.
I've been living abroad for a while, so I adapted and I really like spicy food. But it's funny because when I go back to the States and I eat something and I don't think it's spicy like, at all. Other people would eat it, like my family, like, oh, it's spicy. And I'm like, I don't taste any spice. So it kind of depends. Like there's some Americans that do like really spicy food, like hot wings or something, right? Yeah, in general, I think Americans are quite sensitive to spice.
So it depends on different parts of China. North part, we're not too good at that. But the south part, especially Chongqing, they eat spicy a lot. They eat spicy for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah, the hot pot.
Oh, so good though. Maratang. Oh.
Yeah, they said that spicy keep you happy.
I think that Korean also really love spicy food. Kimchi jjigae everywhere is spicy. Have you guys heard of 불닭볶음면?
That one is cheese spice.
Very spicy noodles. Yeah.
I think like I heard that Korean takes pride in being able to eat like spicy food. So like the more you eat, the more like
It's kind of pride.
I think when it comes to Kazakhstan, I feel like we're just in the middle. Like we could be, for example, related to Europe or America a little bit because we do have like a similar breakfast, I would say. But at the same time, we would be related to Asian countries too, in a way. But I think we're just like in the golden middle. So that's what I expected, and I think that's what it was.
Singapore is also somewhere in the middle. So for breakfast, a lot of people eat toast too, except that our eggs are runny eggs. For Americans, if they see our soft-boiled egg, they would say, oh, that is not cooked at all. That is raw egg. But in Singapore, we have that culture too. A lot of Singaporeans also can't eat spicy food. So we're really somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, I think also every country, the cuisine is quite different in Asia too. But yeah, there's definitely some big differences with America, the US, and also countries in Asia. Spicy or not, and then also how we eat with chopsticks or forks, how we cook the rice too. It's definitely different.
So today we reacted to cultural differences between Asians and Americans.
if you like the video, please like, subscribe, and comment down the video.
See you next time.
Bye.